Hello, hello, hello. This is Danny Ceballos with Unleashed Consulting and your best boss, Take Five. We are going to continue with our series on strategizing and planning and finish up with this fourth way of this fourth approach, this fourth strategy for understanding and best working with planning and strategizing, both in the short term, the medium term, and the long term. So if you didn't get a chance to watch the other three Take Fives preceding this, make sure that you do. If you don't have access to those, just send me an email and I'll be happy to send you them right away. But in this fourth and last in our installment, we're going to be talking about kind of an overarching way of really approaching your planning and strategizing and actually just how you do your work as a leader and a manager. And we're going to be talking about decision filters. We're talking about decision filters because even in planning and strategizing, decision making is a muscle that when it is not built, right, like any muscle on your body, when you don't work on toning it and building it, it will atrophy and not be as effective as you need it to be. So we really want to shore up and scaffold it around our decision making as we're planning and strategizing. And one of those ways to do that is to catch ourselves, in what may be a mistake. And we do that through decision making filters. So have you ever wondered why some leaders seem to make consistently better decisions with less stress? It's not experience, it's their decision filtering system. The average executive and leader makes over 35,000 decisions a day. The best ones aren't smarter, they just use better filters. Here are the ones that you need. So I'm going to talk to you about three different decision filters. I want you to commit to using at least one right away. As soon as we hang up on this take five, which of these three are you going to start working on? Which of these you're going to build into your leadership workout? So the first is the three-question filter. The three-question filter is a way of training leaders to filter decisions through three questions. So you can think about this for yourself, but also think about it for your team. Those questions may be, does this align with our values? Does this move us toward our vision? And number three, is this the best use of our resources right now? Again, does this align with our values? Does this move us toward our vision? And thirdly, is this the best use of our resources right now? The second hack, the second strategy that I want you to use or to think about using is the opportunity cost analysis tool. So before saying yes to any new initiative, identify the top three things you must say no to as a result, making trade-offs explicit. Right? We often think of trade-offs implicitly. We kind of know in the background there's going to be a trade-off here, but to get as clear as you can, what needs to die in order for something else to live? What can I say yes to? When I say yes, what am I saying no to? And the third is in the spirit of, again, approaching this as developing a muscle in decision making. I want you to start considering for you and your team to start using decision making journaling and documenting this. Specifically, implement a 5-minute decision documentation practice that captures your reasoning at the time of decision to improve future decision quality. So we're really looking at a way of capturing what is it that went into this decision. You don't have to do it with every single decision, but with every major decision to think about doing a postmortem where we say, what did we do in order to reach this decision? What was successful and what was not? All right, those are your three strategies, your three hacks, and how you can use them right away is you can start to develop tools and practices that will work for you as you are getting better and stronger at decision making. The first is something I want to suggest to you called the 2-column test. So before making any significant decisions, create 2 columns on a notepad. In one, list how the decision aligns with your core values and strategy. And in the other, list what you'll need to say no to as a result. Only proceed if the first column outweighs the second. So we're using what we do, our 3 hacks, and we're really talking about dividing it into a document that we can use. And in this case, it's a 2-column document. And the second way you can do this is, again, in the spirit of developing this muscle, is remember I told you to start journaling around decision making. How did we make that decision? What was important? What did we consider? Writing that down. And you can do that easily by creating a decision making journal template. Provide a simple one-page template that captures the decision, core assumptions, expected outcomes, and how it aligns with strategic priorities. Have leaders and your staff and team complete this in 3 minutes after each major decision and review monthly to improve decision quality. Now, that's, of course, doing it at its best, but at the very least, I want you to create, yes, this document. So we're on the flip side of this decision, or this decision is being implemented. Let's just pause, everybody, and take 5 minutes to document what went well. How did we do with this? Did it align with our values? All those kinds of things. And we really start to get better at decision making when we start to track progress, get data, reflect on that data, and make improvements so we can keep moving forward. All right, this is Danny Ceballos with Unleash Consulting. Thanks for joining me for this series of Best Boss Take Fives. I look forward to working with you next time. Take good care. Bye now.